Good morning, everyone. We made it to Friday one more time. Thankful to God for it. And on this morning, before we go out on the weekend, I just want to share this word with you that just came to mind when I think about all of you and the blessing you have been to my life. And as well as I pray that I've been a blessing to yours, because anytime that you're able to speak to someone, it's a blessing to me from God to be able to do that. To be able to, I've always been a person that loved communicating with others, and it's always been my heart desire to the best of my ability to make a difference in the lives in which God give me the opportunity to come into. So I just want to say this morning, I want you to not just have a good weekend, but I also want to leave a word with you over the weekend. And I want you to think about it, how outstanding you are. You are outstanding. And when I was thinking about that and how I wanted to share that with you, I looked at both the negative side of outstanding and the positive side of outstanding. The negative is just like, mostly when you look at that word outstanding, it's talking about bills, things as such like that. The outstanding bill, outstanding notice, outstanding whatever, from the negative point of view. But I want to talk to you about being an outstanding person, because that you are, whether you believe it or not. And from this day forward, I want you to know that you are outstanding. Say that to yourself every time someone tries to take away your joy. Remind yourself that you are outstanding. I'm going to share this 4 points that I found on outstanding with you this morning before I actually start talking to you. It says outstanding, 1, is an example of courage. 2, marked by superiority or distinction. 3, excellent. 4, distinguished. Outstanding. Those 4 things, you keep that in mind when people are trying to not respect you for that wonderful person that you are. Remind yourself that you are outstanding. Remind yourself that you are an example of courage. Why do I say that? Because it takes courage to do the things that you are doing right now in your life. It takes courage to keep standing up when you want to fall. It takes courage to keep holding your head up when you want to drop your head. It takes courage to move away from some of those things that you've had to face in life to get to better. It takes courage. And because it takes courage, that makes you outstanding. You are an outstanding individual. Don't let nobody tell you any different than that. Don't tell yourself any different than that. That you are outstanding. I want you to believe that in your heart. I want you to get that in your mind. I want you to spend time with yourself, meditating on that word. And I told y'all, I do meditation. It feels good and it's so important. Please understand, you are outstanding, no matter what anybody else say. And it's not just me saying it, it's God created the word. So guess what? He says that about you too, that you are outstanding. You have courage. You have shown and proven yourself to be courageous. So don't let nothing, nobody take that thought pattern from you. Keep that in your head. Know who you are. Know that you are stronger than you've ever been in life because of the things that you have been through. We all been through something, but it took courage for us to get to the other side of it. It took courage for us to get to better. Took courage for us to get to greater. It took courage just to get that smile on your face that used to be a frown all the time. It took courage for that. Courage in what? Courage in facing some things in life. And you know what? You made it. That took courage. And because you had the courage, you lived, and it's a testimony, and you can share that with somebody else, how you made it and how your courageous tenacity helped you to hold on. I like that song, Hold On a Little While Longer. It's so important, because if you had quit when you wanted to quit, you never would have made it to the other side of your situation. So I start out with that in Outstanding this morning to let you know you are courageous. Now, number 2, you're marked by superiority or distinction. You are, not me and you, not me alone, but me and you, because we are outstanding. We are marked by superiority. You've been risen to the top of some things. You've been put on the top of something. Don't think yourself or see yourself as being inferior to nobody, because you are not. You know why you are not? Because God said you are superior. He said, in other words, you are the head, not the tail. You are above, not beneath. And you are, listen to this, you are a conqueror. You are. Isn't that something? You are outstanding. You're courageous. And you're superior. Isn't that something? Don't let nobody take that away from you. Do not let nobody take that away. It's like letting somebody come and tell you how to bake a cake. You know how to do it, but they tell you knowingly to take the eggs out. If you take the eggs out, the cake cannot come together. When everything is separated, listen to me. When everything is separated, you can't bake that cake. So when everything is separated, was separated in your life, when the pieces was all over the place in your life, but at some point you brought it all together. And look at you now. You represent that bake, that beautiful cake. You represent that, because you took and put all those pieces together. And look at you now. You should pat yourself on the back. You should give yourself a hug and remind yourself, I am above. I'm not beneath. I am the head. I am not the tail. And most of all, I am a conqueror. See, you got to tell yourself that. And let me stay there for a minute when I talk about I am. See, I am is so powerful, because guess what? I am whatever God says I am, but I am not what other people say that I am. So guess what? As long as you can take I am and put those things that God say you can be, at the end of that, you're going to be good. I am beautiful. I am strong. I am smart. I am a professional. I am the best human being that God could create within me. I am, and I am his child. That's why I can take I am and say, I am outstanding. I am courageous, and I am superior, and I am not going to allow somebody else to tell me that I am not that. I am. You got to feed these things to yourself.
because you can't depend on other people to feed that to you. I'm telling you this morning, you cannot depend on other people to tell you how wonderful you are. You cannot depend on people to tell you how beautiful you are. You cannot depend on other people to tell you how loved you are. You cannot depend on other people to tell you how courageous you are. You cannot depend on other people to tell you how superior you are. And you surely cannot depend on other people to tell you how outstanding you are. You are outstanding. You are. Tell yourself that. Write that down somewhere. Because he said, I am. I am everything great and wonderful that God created me to be. And don't you let nobody else tell you anything different. That's their job to critique you. It's your job to be the best you can ever be. Because you know what? Whether you want to believe it or not, you need enemies just to grow. That's why you're so famous now. That's why you're so well known now. That's why people don't like you now. That's why people look at you and wonder why you still here, because they thought their words and actions had killed you, but you still here because God said, because of I am, you are everything that I want and desire you to be. You are outstanding. Outstanding. Tell yourself that. That's a good thing. That's a very good thing to know how, get to know how outstanding you are. We all got some situations. We all got some concerns. But guess what? Because of the I am going to make it just like you. Just like you. Because he started the I am. And he let us know, because we are his children, we can say that I am the best. Tell yourself that. I am the best me that God created. I am. Stop beating yourself up. Let the world go and do that. That's their job. That's your job. That's their job to try to beat you down. But guess what? You have risen above that time and time and time again. And I want you to keep walking and keep talking and keep believing and keep feeling and keep desiring and keep wanting to do that next thing, because you are outstanding. Yes, you are. You are so outstanding. You more outstanding than you know, but other people recognize it. That's why they always try to kill you. What I mean by that, kill you with this tongue, with words, with their actions towards you. But don't let them. Remind yourself. See, you tried to do that to me yesterday, and God still allowed me to be my best. Understand that, because I am his child. Let's move on. Excellent. I am excellent. You know why you are excellent? Because every part of you, the way that your nose is made, the way that your eyes are made, the way that your lips are made, the way that your ears are made, just you were built to perfection. You know why? Because he made it that way. He made it that way, that you were built to perfection, because he designed you. God designed you. Everything about you. There are things about us, sometimes we get upset about ourselves, because when we were younger, we thought everybody else was more beautiful than us. We thought everybody else was more smarter than us. We thought everything on a much higher level about everybody else than ourselves. And God sat back and saying to us, how can you think that? Because when I made you, I broke the mold, because there's nobody like you. How can you think that? See, that's how people get on the inside of you and drain you of your worthiness, because you don't understand how outstanding you are. You don't understand that I am function. Get in that I am function. I don't know who all I'm talking to this morning, but I want you to get this. I want you to get this, that you are outstanding. And you need to hold on to those words, those 2 words. I am. Your creator started that. And that should be a part of your legacy. You can grasp that I am. I am not what you say I am, but I am everything that God says I am. You know why? Because he created me. He created. This is a little funny here. Let me tell you something I thought about. See, I am who I am, and I am about to get you out of my life because you are trying to take I am from me. So goodbye. So you got to tell some people that. You got to tell some people that. I am about to get you out of my life because, see, you don't believe in who I am. So I got to move on and you got to move around. Come on now, y'all know y'all talk like that. And if you don't, you need to pick some of that up. Because let me tell you something. It's not a joke when people try to steal your I am from you. It's no joke. And they do it purposely. See, you got to talk real life these days. Everybody tired of this on the surface stuff. I don't need a pacifier no more. I don't need milk no more. I need some meat. And the meat is the truth. Stop pacifying me. I need you to tell me the hard stuff. I need you to talk to me about the real stuff. I need you to leave all that babyfying stuff to the side because, see, I can't grow on milk. I got to have some meat. You got to have some meat. That's the thing that people try to talk to you one thing like you in beginner's class. We grown. Talk to us like we grown. Talk to us like we wise. Talk to us like we had some experiences in our life that we made it through. And if a person can't talk to you with some real talk, why are you even talking to them? Because a lot of times when people sugarcoating things, here I come with my with one of my favorite terms here, where you are. It's always trying to keep you where you are. See, when people keep you on that baby talk, they're trying to keep you where you are. You're a grown person. You don't need nobody to talk to you like you don't know nothing. You don't need nobody to talk to you like you can't handle nothing. You don't need nobody to talk to you like you're not wise enough. You need people to talk to you like you are an adult. And I'm telling you from this day forward, you tell yourself, I am outstanding and I am going to get you out of my life because you don't mean me no good. You are not here to add to my life. So you can use I am for that too. You can use I am for that too. But the great I am is for you and your growth and your vision. See, my daughter was telling me something on yesterday. She said, Mama, sometimes people don't support you because they just don't understand you. And we're just talking about overall how people today are trying to grow. They're coming out with different things. They're doing different stuff. You know, I believe a friend of hers made some kind of facial cream or something like that. And she was blessed that it grew, right? But everybody didn't understand what she was doing and they stood back and they, you know how people do you when you're trying to do something different. They stand back and they laugh at you and they mock you because they don't understand your dream. They don't understand your vision, but that ain't got nothing to do with you. You got to keep moving. You got to keep doing what you're doing. And you know what? Don't just stay in that one spot and just do that one thing. After you do that, get ready to do that next thing. Because guess what? I told you earlier, you are courageous. You are superior and you are excellent. Believe that. Trust that. Put that in your mind, heart, and keep walking with it. And stop letting people tell you who you are and let them know that I know who I am. Because guess what? My maker started it and I'm carrying it on because he created me and I'm unique in that. You got to believe that. You got to believe that you are outstanding. You know why? Because God made it that way. He made it that way. So whatever I am, whatever that means to you, let that be a good thing. Because your maker started it. I am. And that means because you are his child, you are. Understand me on that. Distinguished. That's the last one. I am distinguished. See, people can't even figure you out. You're so distinguished. They don't even know that next thing that you're going to do because you are distinguished. The way you carry yourself, the way you represent yourself, who you are, whose you are, who you belong to, what you stand for. You're distinguished. Tell yourself that. I am. I am the best person in the world. That me that was ever created. Your offsprings don't have nothing to do with you. They got their own I am. See, that's the beauty of it. We have our own individual I am. Get that in your mind. Get that in your head. Keep it there. I am because he was. I am because he is. I am. Believe that. Trust that. Know that. Stand on that. Because guess what? You are. Yes, you are. I'm not going to stay on here long this morning. I'm going to let you get off. I'm going to get off here and let you get to your weekend. But I wanted to stop in and just share those words with you this morning, prayerfully, that you are encouraged. You are inspired to keep moving. Let me tell you, you are moving in the right direction. Don't let nobody else tell you that you're not. You are moving in the right direction. That's why your enemy is so upset. That's why they can't stand to be around you. It's nothing that you done. It's what God is doing in your life. He's repositioning you. God is repositioning you. That's the beauty of life. When different things start happening for you, that is God repositioning you. And when he's repositioning you, sometimes he got to write some people out your script. Because God don't do run-on sentences. He create new paragraphs. Let me say that one more time before I get off. God does not do run-on sentences. He creates new paragraphs. Understand that, believe that, and have a wonderful day. Okay? Love you. Bye-bye.